Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Viking Size Gamer, and today we have more WWE 2K19 news and rumours. Of course, this week we had the unveiling of Daniel Bryan's WWE 2K Showcase mode returning, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am for this mode, because let's face it, Daniel Bryan is fantastic to celebrate as a true patron of Never Say Never, and that tagline only gets better and better this year. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the news and rumours, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more WWE 2K19 news and rumours as they do come out. Let's just jump straight into them. So first off, somebody's asked, will there be a lot of Mae Young Classic competitors in the game? And he has said yes. He's asked this signed talent from the 2017 edition of the Mae Young Classic that are listed, but there's not too many. Now, if we're going to be honest here, there's not going to be loads of them because a lot of them aren't officially signed with the WWE, but a lot of them are. It really depends on how WWE gets on with them and if they're being used on TV. I would fully expect certain people to be in there. Obviously, Shayna Baszler, Kairi Sane's going to be in there. You're hoping that we're gonna get Bianca Belair in there as well, but there's a possibility that she may not make it. As I said, these are just rumours at the moment. Candice LeRae is a possibility as well, but we'll have to see about that too. There's so many different people that should make this game, but really just limiting it down to what it is at the moment, it's not huge. So the inclusions from the Mae Young Classic are going to happen, but I wouldn't expect everybody to be in there, only the top players who've really made some sort of a difference in NXT recently and on the main roster. So looking better, it's looking better, let's be honest. Okay, we're not expecting everybody, but there should be a decent showing in there. Next up, somebody's asked if Carmella will have a One Piece updated this year, and King Mo has said that she was wearing it on a listed attire date. So yes, the clothing option has also been added to the women's creation suite, so you should see everything in there that you'd need to get Carmella up to date every month for her pay-per-views. So hopefully the community creators out there should be thinking, well, this is alright, it makes life a lot easier than having to update a lot of other things, but this is obviously good news for people that love Carmella. You know, Mella is money, let's be fair. She's working very hard and she's putting in, and really, I don't know, she's just got it at the moment, so I'm very pleased for her. She's actually doing very, very well on the main roster. And as that women's champion, she's making me think, damn, I would love somebody to beat her, but that's genuine heel heat, so I'm all for it. It's really good. I'm very proud of what she's doing at the moment. Next rumour. I fully expected this to be asked, but of course somebody said that they saw Kofi Kingston's old character in the Daniel Bryan showcase mode, and would they be getting the old SOS music back in? And of course King Mo has said yes, his solo track music and entrance motions are listed from when he was simply a singles competitor using that SOS theme, and that's great. I mean, Kofi Kingston's entrance and music from back then, it was absolutely fantastic for his character. Of course, weird that he lost the accent, right? That was so strange. Wonder what happened. It's almost as if the same thing happened between Lana and her Russian accent. I don't understand, it's really bad phasing out, but either way, it's a good addition and it's great. Hopefully we'll get some other ones in there as well. I quite like to see, you know, Big E Langston's old music come back in and keep his old entrance as well, just in case we want to do a solo run. Maybe we want to break up the New Day. Of course, I'm spitballing here, you know, it could be absolutely anything, but I'd like to see it either way, and we'll see what happens. Let's move on to the next rumour. So for this one, somebody's asked, will there be anything new in Create an Entrance? Now, King Mo has said that he's not aware about Create an Entrance yet. He can confirm that Superstar LED banners will be returning to the game this year. Of course, we expected that, as WWE has sent an increased number of them with other Trons, so there may be a new modifiable option for Create an Entrance. It's a possibility. It would be nice to have, you know, custom Superstar banners, you know, maybe anything around those sorts of things. Just maybe a little bit of tweaking to this, and it could be a nice little add-on for people to do their entrances with. And let's face it, nobody really wants just the boring box standard ones. If you can make something a bit different out there, I personally would love the ability, as somebody who has video editing software, to create my own videos on there, be able to upload them and use them as videos in the game, as Trons for my superstar, because it would make life so much easier, because the stuff that they have in there for video editing is just so basic, and it's got to be, you know, for the game, it makes it a lot harder than what it needs to be. But if you have access to video editing software, then this should be an option for you, really. Maybe you don't want to buy the PC version and modify it all the time. I don't know. I just think this might be a nice option for you to have in there for WWE 2K19. We'll see how it goes. But let's move on to the next rumour. Somebody's asked, hey Mo, can you confirm any gameplay changes, like maybe a strike exchange or something? Now King Mo has come back saying that there's nothing on strike exchanges at the moment, but selling for strong strikes has been slightly tweaked a bit by the devs. So as an example, Kyrie hitting Shayna with a strong kick may result in a unique environment or rope collision animation when closely near that area, so we could be seeing things like bouncing off the ropes depending on the kicks, sending them over possibly, or into barricades or over barricades, things like that. It would be nice to use these sort of things as a setup, really. I mean, let's face it, we would all love to do random crazy things like we could do in the old versions of the 2K games and the SmackDown vs Raw games, where you could put the ladders anywhere you wanted, where you could put the tables anywhere you wanted. It didn't matter where you put them, and you could do some ridiculous things. I personally would love to be able to do chair stacking. We see a lot of times in WWE, people get very extreme. They unfold chairs and they put them either side facing each other, and people get powerbombed through the chairs. I would love to see like a powerbomb into a chair, things like that, just crazy stuff. I don't know. Possibly as well you could include an OMG moment for Kevin Owens, where he puts somebody in the center of the ring in a chair, sitting down, and he bounces off the ropes once, twice, and then gets them in a headlock and just yells "Headlock Master." That is just an absolutely fantastic. If you've never seen that video, go ahead and Google that video. The Headlock Master, Kevin Owens, possibly when he was Kevin Steen. I can't remember when it was, but it is absolutely brilliant. The guy is just a pure genius. Anyway, I am babbling. Let's get on to the next rumour. Okay, and of course this is the last one. Has Dean Ambrose been rescanned? King Mo said he doesn't see one listed for him. Now this isn't a surprise. Let's be fair about this. Dean Ambrose has been out of commission for the last 9 months with his shoulder injury. They've told him to stay away because there was some measles or mumps or something. There was some infection that was going around during your WrestleMania season and that. Either way, he has been completely out of action and away from the WWE, healing, recouping, just sorting himself out. And let's be honest, yeah, 2K aren't going to send their company to his house to get him scanned. He's not going to come to an arena just to be scanned. That's not how they work. That's not what's going to happen. I mean, in all possibility, there is a very, very outside chance that 2K go, do you know what? We're going to try and get everybody as completely up to date as possible before it comes out. Anything, maybe, I'm just spitballing here, maybe anything that happens after September, it's completely out of their hands, and they ain't doing it. They ain't changing it. Of course, I'm reaching here. I know it's probably not likely. I know it's an outside chance, but there is still a very small, tiny, minute possibility that the devs go, no, we have pride in our work and we want them to be as up to date as possible, but anything that changes after September, we aren't doing it. And I understand that Dean Ambrose has only recently just come back and has debuted his new look. This is of course just this Monday past, and it was a massive shock that he came back. Everybody was super happy to see him back. He's sporting this new look where he's got the short hair. He's looking a bit beefier. Of course, his return to society. The guy is looking great. In my opinion, he's looking like a weird sort of cross between Dash and Dawson. He's almost like the Revival's dad or something. Either way, he did walk out like a very angry dad. So there is a possibility that we could see maybe, just maybe, an updated version of Dean Ambrose. If there isn't, then it's not a big deal because we do have an amazing creative community out there. I don't need to name names. If you don't know them, please go on Twitter and you'll be able to see them out there. I guarantee you. In fact, if anything, what I'll do is I will eventually make another video listing all the people that you should really be following on Twitter and looking at when they bring out their designs for WWE 2K19, because I want to credit these guys. These guys make some absolutely fantastic models of up-to-date superstars and superstars that don't even work in the WWE, and it's an important role that these guys play in the future of WWE games, because these guys are the people that make the community creations look absolutely fantastic and push the limits of what it can do. So I really want to show these guys some love, and hopefully you do too. Either way, hopefully we'll see something from Dean Ambrose, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more WWE 2K19 news and rumours as they do come out, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Pre-order the deluxe edition and play 4 days early.